Alright, we are back. The fuck?
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Good boy.
Why is this all sticky? One beer, another.
This is a confusing setup.
Jesus Christ.
Go, quick. Go. Quick. God. God. Quick. Hey.
He has
What
an
are you
arrow in
doing
his
here?
head.
What does it look like? Resting.
Oh my god.
I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. So I decided to take a load off.
I love the idea.
But I can tell you,
No,
it ain't too comfortable here.
no, 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 no.
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn. Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it then?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
What? An arrow? Like from a bow?
Aye, an arrow. With an arrowhead, a shaft, and a fletching. Simply an arrow.
You have an arrow stuck in your head? Shouldn't you be, well, dead? I've never seen anyone with an arrow in his head who wasn't.
Of course I should be. Dead as a doornail. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't no ordinary arrow.
Oh? What's special about it?
Always questions all of a sudden. How about you tell me who you are first? Talking to strangers ain't the safest these days.
I'm Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Skalitz.
Oh, fuck. I heard about Skalitz. I heard it was real bad.
That it was.
Well, at least he got out in one piece. Look, the name's Carl. Folk call me Carl Arrowhead. On account of, well, you know,
How come the arrow didn't kill you then?
because it ain't no ordinary arrow.
You said that already.
Thing is, it's a magic arrow.
That, of course.
Yeah, right.
You don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some confrontation. And sometimes things get a bit dicey. I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. But ever since I had this arrow in my noggin, not a damn thing. No wounds, no bruises. Nobody can hurt me. They haven't a chance.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence. You're just lucky.
It ain't no coincidence. It's a gift from God. This arrow here blessed me.
Doesn't it hurt? Looks like a nasty wound.
Look, when God blesses you, you accept it for what it is.
So does it hurt?
Hurts like hell. And it fucked my eyesight up a bit. But that don't matter. It's still a gift from God.
Do you think it could be taken out?
Oh my god.
Can I touch it?
If you touch it, I'll rip off both your arms, shove them up your arse, and make you clap.
Easy! Easy now! I was just asking. No need to get upset. You're worried I'd get the magic too, eh?
No, I'm worried that you wouldn't march and step, and I wouldn't like that.
I love the idea of it. Is fucking disgusting.
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed? What did you do to deserve it?
Well, I suppose all them good things what I did in my life. I take care of my people. I'm a good person is all. I reckon God's pleased with me.
I understand. You're simply undefeatable.
Exactly, lad. A whole year without a scratch. A whole
Do we
year.
have to fight him?
And me
I
and my
really
lads
fear we
got
kill him
ourselves
if we
into
do
some
that.
dodgy situations. I'll tell you that. But enough chat. I've got to get back to the camp. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me, and we can talk some more along the way. What do you say?
What's in these sacks, anyway?
Just stuff what folk leave lying around unattended. These days, everyone locks up their cottages. Sties, coops, and who knows what else. They keep their valuables in their chests. Folk are plenty nervous. And then, they go and leave a couple of sacks of charcoal lying around outside. And when you see something lying around, it'd be a sin to let it get rained on, wouldn't it?
That's an interesting way of looking at theft. And what are you going to do with this charcoal?
What do you mean? It's charcoal. It always comes in handy. So, will you help me?
And what's in it for me? Will I get a reward?
You youngsters is all the same. You should help your neighbour without wanting nothing in return. Like a proper Christian, eh?
True. But good deeds won't buy me an ale at the tavern.
All right, then. If you help him with the sack, I'll throw a few groschen for beer your way.
Well, can't let you lug them all on your own.
Glad to hear it. Ugh. Them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. Man can be invincible, and
Mud
blessed by
doesn't
God,
like Carol.
but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
You're probably not a monk, are you? What are you then? A bandit?
Ha! A bandit? It don't sound too good when you say it out loud. Bandit. Do you know who the real bandits are, in my opinion?
I don't.
Them lords what hold their protective hand over us.
That
They
arrow
stuff
is-
themselves to bursting.
That fucks me
Hunt
up.
in the forest.
Like the
start
idea that
wars,
there's
and
something
the
sticking out,
ordinary
you can
folk
just wiggle
has
it.
to do all the work for them.
Imagine
And when
you
you get in their
wiggle
way,
it and it just...
They string you up or beat you like
squelches
a
and
dog. Not even the
makes
worst
blub, blub. No,
bandit
no,
behaves
no.
like that.
Can't do.
That's what people should be whipped for in the stocks, not for hunting a deer in some noble's forest, or picking something up here and there. We're just trying to survive is all.
You said we. Are there more of you somewhere?
Of course there is. And with what's been going on, there's more and more of us. Towns get raided all the time, and folk have nowhere to go. So they head into the forests and become bandits, as you call them.
Well, I meant nothing by it.
Right. I used to live an ordinary life myself, before it all got to me. First, my wife got a fever, so I paid the sobos to help her, and nothing. He took the money, but it didn't help, so my dearest died. Then the soldiers came. I don't know if they were ours or
That
someone
arrows.
else's, but they took everything. And whatever they didn't take, they torched. I had nothing left, so now we live in the forest, like animals. We don't have no other option.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I've lost a lot too.
Of course, We all have. Some more than others. But we've all lost something.
This sack really is heavy. How much further is it?
We're getting close. Hang in there.
Yeah, like imagine you could touch it, right, and then wiggle it around, and the skin would go like down and up, and it would just squelch a bit, like can't even make the sound. But I mean, the feeling on the other end would just be, I mean, nah, no, I really don't like it. Like I don't like it at all. I really don't like it.
Apparently the gang betrayed Marish and handed him over to the Hungarians themselves. Stop them, bloody bastards. I reckon they wanted to save their own necks. They had no chance against those numbers. Aye, but even so, fucking Judases. So they hanged Marish, I reckon.
Get going.
Not yet.
I dropped that sack over there, but look here. Don't you mind just leading me right into your camp? What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies anyway.
I suppose not.
Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad you happened by and stopped to talk to me. Not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare sight these days.
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times. May God's favor be with you. But now, you should get going. The fellas get nervous when there's strangers around. The Lord be with you.
You have a nice camp. What's life like here?
And who the fuck are you to care so much?
I'm Henry.
What are you doing here, Henry? You didn't choose the best place for a stroll.
Don't worry. I was just about to leave. I helped Caro, the fellow with the arrow in his head. I helped him carry a sack here.
Of course you did. Just more shit we don't need. Our Carol loves to steal things you can't eat or drink. Worthless shite.
Well, I think there was coal in that sack. At least you'll be warm when winter comes.
Haha. I hope we'll be long gone before winter comes, and some lumps of coal won't be worth shite.
What about Carol's invincibility? That can't possibly be true, is it?
I see he's been running his mouth again.
He mentioned it.
He likes to mention it. Just by the by. But aye, it's true. He used to be a walking disaster. Always sick, injured all the time. But then that arrow hit him, and it changed him. It was some kind of magic. Nobody can beat him, and it saved our skins a few times. Thank God. You could say, without Carol and the magic of that arrow of his, we'd all have been dead long ago.
What's life like here in the forest?
What kind of fucking question is that? What do you think life's like in a fucking forest? Life's shite for all the people you see here.
Is it really that bad?
Well, we're not exactly starving, but it's definitely no fucking feast. Carol is like some fucking priest. He's always saying, we don't need much, that we mustn't be greedy. So we're not greedy, and we don't have much. That's the final score.
Oh my
But,
God.
hey, what can you do? All of a sudden, he's the boss. And you have to listen to the boss. Christ.
Wasn't there another guy called yeah, this one. He looks like the son from the gamekeeper. Anyway.
Quick! Quick!
What is this?
Whoa!
Grunt. Oh, we could meet Darling here. Sorry.
Excuse me?
All our ale's gone.
And the women folk are pissed off.
Aye. And Sigismund's lounging about in the monastery, shagging the nuns while we suffer.
That's impossible.
Not only is it possible, it's happening.
No, I mean the bit about shagging the nuns. Sedled says monks only.
Wait, do you think...
God, no, that's not what I meant at all.
That fucking sodomite!
Hey, look, let's just drop it, before one of us says something he'll regret. I quite like my head firmly attached to my neck.
So, how's your work coming along?
What's it to you? Get lost before I pull your tongue out with a pair of tongs.
Kiss my arse.
Take care for now.
What do you need, my friend?
That's much more like it.
Greetings, blacksmith. How's it going?
What can I say? It's all shit. I'm getting old, and my hammer feels heavier with every passing day. But my apprentice Matthias, on the other hand, that lad could outdo many a fancy weaponsmith. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
Well, I have to say, I expected more.
What do you mean more, you bastard? Do you even know anything about smithing?
Well, I'll say. I've forged all sorts of things in my life. Daggers like that are 10 a groschen.
Know what, you master of masters? I bet my apprentice is a better blacksmith than you. What do you say?
How would a bet like that work?
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now. And if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords and I'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
And what if my sword isn't better?
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. What else? Am I supposed to stick them up my arse? Do you take the bet or not?
Yes.
I
100.
accept. I'll knock you down a peg and make some money while I'm at it.
You haven't won yet, Master Blacksmith.
The competition sword.
This is going to take a while yet.
Fucking
Almost got it done. Fine. Now to temper it.
Oh, you poo.
I brought you the hunting sword.
Aye, I saw you work. You shouldn't hunch over the anvil so much. Your back will ache when you're as old as I am.
Right. Thanks for the advice. Can we get on with our bet?
All right, all right. Wait here. I'll go and fetch Matthias, and we'll see which one of you is the better blacksmith. Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance. I'm sorry, Matthias, but his sword is better.
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region. He might take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where's my prize?
Here's your money.
Thank you kindly, master. And you, give me the sword.
What? Forget it. That blade of yours will fall apart any moment anyway. It may look nice, but if we're fighting with them, I'd slice you to ribbons.
Take a good look at me, you yokel. You really want to fight me?
I'm looking at you, all right. But all I see is a loudmouth chicken shit. So, are you going to fight or shit yourself?
Very well. If you want to get your ass kicked on top of all that, I'll be happy to oblige.
Don't get too cocky now. We'll see who'll be picking their teeth up off the ground.
Break a leg, Matthias.
I'll kill you. Show what you're made of.
This is fucking killing me. I never know if I have this, if it's active or not. Okay, so green is active, right? And blue is not active.
Oh, you...
Greetings. What?
I brought you...
Aye, you should...
Right.
All right. Well,
Feast.
what about you?
Here it is.
Let's see. That's...
What?
Listen, if you're ever...
Thanks for the...
Here's your...
Thank you. And you,
What? That...
take it.
I'm look...
Very well.
Don't get...
Break a leg.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Huh? My God!
Mercy! Leave me be!
I hope. Doesn't hurt anyone else.
We're done here.
Did you really have to come and rub it in my face like that? I know I lost.
You may know it, but you haven't paid. I believe you were supposed to give me your sword.
Ruthless.
Here, choke on it.
Nothing special, but maybe I'll get a few groschen for it.
I hope someone stabs you with it.
Yep, you are quite ruthless, Henry.
What would you like?
Trading.
I'll have a look.
Nobles. Right. Ornate mace. Yep, I need one of those. Okay. Oh. This is the same that we had before, right? Noblesman horseshoes. Okay. No, we sell shit. Hold on. Where is... Where is... Saratzik's sword?
I was glad to be of help.
Is it at the horse? I hope it's at the horse. Oh, I could sell it. Okay, gotcha. Although this is, of course, much stronger. But... okay, and then we have this one. This one. Oh no. Fuck it. So, this one. This one. This one. Did work. And so... definitely.
Here, good sir. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. I'll have a